we've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez can't hit.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Here's Lopez. Following the score by Philadelphia. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Maxey, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
And what a slash by Maxey. I mean, so good at forcing the defense's hand.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Drains the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Maxey. Fires from deep. Goes back up. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And George with the jam.
Love when PG's just aggressive in close, just punishing the rim that time.
Now Lillard. Three-pointer. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Knocked away. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Kuzma outside. Pass to Lillard. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 6.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Here's Maxey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Green for 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Drives to the hoop. Out to Oubre. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. 5 to shoot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Oubre's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Bucks trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Embiid.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Maxey attacking. And that one is hammered home.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed going downhill.
Pass to Lopez. To the left side wing. Back to Green. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Prince. Connaughton outside. Over to the wing. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations, it's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Porter. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Philadelphia leading by 6. It's George with the drive. Pass to Embiid. Porter with the steal. Here's Prince. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Prince has got his first basket.
Looking to run, Prince just streaks down the open court.
Here's Maxey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a three.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams making some changes here. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Portis. Lopez in the post. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like whenever Lopez challenges the D at that size. I mean, they're going to have to foul him in the process.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 10. From outside the arc. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
He can intimidate. He comes from the elbows. He attacks the offensive glass, and he gives you second possessions.
Antetokounmpo outside. Right wing. Here's Lopez. And he banks in the layup.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 4. Here's Drummond. Second chance effort. Rebound, Milwaukee. For 3, here's Lillard. No luck on that one. Philadelphia leading by 4. To the middle. Out to Oubre. Launches a 3. Philadelphia with another miss. Here's Kuzma. Shoots over Maxey. Lillard outside. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple of seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
George for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
Over to the left wing. Here's Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Grimes' shot is off. The Bucks trail by 9. Shot to stop the run. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
And Damian Lillard one time rising up for everybody.
Here's George. He's got 5. And the jam by Drummond.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And so it's Philadelphia with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Outside Walker. Pass to Drummond. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Drummond's got 8.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
And here's Trent. Lillard looking around. Over Walker. And Lillard gets it to go. 13 points in the game.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
Pass to Drummond. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Here's Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to McCain. Back to Walker. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now Drummond, green covering. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 14.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Bucks trail by 20. Here's Porter. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Outside Walker. Inside. Embiid. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you. So good, so experienced, Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Walker with a steal. That one goes. Count it. He's got 9. And here's Porter. 41 seconds left in the third. The three ball. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Poke loose. Lopez with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo outside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Walker in the post. Baseline try. Again, the Sixers score.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Andre Drummond has been on display. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lillard with the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. 76ers on D. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his first 2 points. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
For three, here's Lillard. Knocks down the long J.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Smith with the rebound. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
First team foul.
I love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Driving in. And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The Bucks trail by 20. To the paint. Antetokounmpo. Bam.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Pass to Embiid. The three. That's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Now Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Lillard with the bucket.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And Antetokounmpo over to help. The kick out to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, just another shot in Maxey's arsenal. He becomes harder and harder to defend.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's George. Here's Drummond. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
When Drummond gets the ball inside, that's going to scare the rest of your defense. You got to pay attention.
He's off on the second. The Bucks trail by 19. For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by George.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree. He got his timing down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? George feels it out a bit. From the strike. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
That's a tough shot for a lot of people, but PG makes it look easy.
Antetokounmpo, left side. For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia leading by 21.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Offensive board. It's good on the putback. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And the basket by Embiid.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Pass to Embiid.
Torian Prince.
George outside. Now here's Oubre. Lets the three fly. And the 76ers another three. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, they were something. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat. Here's Houston. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. The three. The shot misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Down low. Where? And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Houston. Here's Sprewell. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's his first trip to the line.
Larry Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And we're about a minute into the first. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really... hard to stop.
Here's Houston. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Sprewell gets the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And here's Miami. 4-point game. Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. Adebayo's double. Back to Robinson. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Sprewell. Adebayo grabs the board. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Robinson for 3. Wiggins outside, from outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Sprewell. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. He trailed by 4. To the middle. Here's Ware. And it's Ewing with a rebound. To the paint. Pass to Houston. Here's Sprewell.
And just a great job of getting there first, absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. Knicks substitution.
There's 1:54 left in the first.
Thomas.
Inside. Oh!
Wow!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. It's Thomas on the wing. New York again can't hit. Miami trailing. Wiggins left side. here in the first quarter. A little over 3.5 minutes played. Adebayo in the post. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Now a timeout called by New York. And New York has possession. Pass to Camby. Back to Thomas. Here's Childs. It's deflected. Adebayo with it. Kicks it to Hero. From downtown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Here's Camby. No good again that time. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Hero with the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Camby missing. Miami leading by 5. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Back to Wiggins. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Miami out in front. They're up 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
6.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Adebayo, no good. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Childs. Here's Sprewell. Thomas, left side. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Thomas has got his first points in this one. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Here's Childs. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter. Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Miami leading by 6. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 6. And they double up Adebayo. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Knicks, William Smith, David Wingate.
Pass to Ware. And he banks in the layup. Ware's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Smith. Love grabs the miss. Miami leading by 8. To the inside. Wiggins. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Ward. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Miami.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Outside Robinson. Hits the trifecta. And now a 12-point Miami lead.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
1:52 left in the first half of this one. Miami leading by 7 to the paint. Here's Anderson. Oh, he misses the dunk. And New York has possession. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
New York shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Outside low. Back to Burks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
But you can run your offense through Love. A great playmaker there in the front court.
Outside Johnson. Rebound Miami.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Miami shooting their first free throw this game. Miami leading by 7. Outside Burks. Outside Anderson. On the wing, Mitchell. And he buries his first look. Here's Sprewell. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Burks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Burks. It'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first half. Miami out in front. They're up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Heat leading by 11. Anderson with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Sprewell. Here's Johnson. Here's Houston. No good on the triple. Here's Anderson. And it's New York with a rebound. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sprewell. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's Miami's ball. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Here's Anderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Miami shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And Anderson drops them both. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Now Mitchell. Outside Anderson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Sprewell. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Deflects the pass. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Johnson's got 7.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Ewing. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And that time also a missed shot. Knicks trail by 8. Sprewell gets the bucket. Sprewell's gotten 4 this quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
The active hands of Bam. Tremendous job coming up with the steal.
The Knicks making a switch here. Miami shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Houston can't hit. Heat leading by 8. Pass to Ware. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Wiggins looking around. Here's Ware. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 10 points for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
Knicks trail by 10. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And here's Adebayo. 6 points for him. And the shot's good. And now a 12-point Miami lead.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
There's a screen. Child.
I get one more here. Fuck it. Man, what on Wayne trying to see?
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Carl Anthony.
The shot by Conley, no good. Slams it in.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Edwards. Love grabs the miss.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Pass to Garnett. And here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Randall, right side. Pass to Gobert. Down low. And it's blocked by Butler.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
That one's good for 2.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Garnett. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Pass to Edwards. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Randall. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And here's Edwards outside. On target from range. Edwards has got 5.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Randall. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
Edwards looking for an opening. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Garnett. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Garnett's gotten his second bucket.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Edwards. No points yet. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Kicks it out Towns. Outside Edwards. Going inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Timberwolves trail by 11. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Minnesota on D. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Butler outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Butler's got 5.
Now you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
Reed can't hit. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 14. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Garnett. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
To the paint. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Randall. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
And Randall, no good on that one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Pass to Garnett. Back to Edwards. Now here's Love. Here's Garnett. He has 6. Just 3 to shoot. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Here's Garnett. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Outside for Love. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Love's got his second basket.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
Randall, good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Towns. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And Minnesota making a change here. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Garnett. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the technical free throw is good.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Here's Garnett. 6 points for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Here's Garnett. 9-point game. Stolen by Conley.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
Here's Randle. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Randle has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
The ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Minnesota.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Edwards.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Up top, Randle. 11 points in the game. Love with the defensive effort. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. Outside for Love. Here's Butler. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. Outside Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Edwards. Butler on the wing. Edwards with it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Garnett. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Here's Edwards to halt the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Kevin Love. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Edwards. And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Timberwolves trail by 10. Randall right side. Randall on the screen. To the middle. Double clutches. And a hand on it. Butler on the wing. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Love. Randall with a steal. Pass to McDaniels. Over to the wing. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. The kick out to Edwards. Edwards is doubled. And here's McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Garnett. Give him 8. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Conley. Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 8 points.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Garnett. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest...
Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Minnesota leading by 9. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he shows the focus there. Mayo's the team.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Here's Garnett. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Alexander Walker. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Alexander Walker with it. Back to Reed. For 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. And it's powered home by Towns.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Alexander Walker. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Left side, Butler. Back to Edwards. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Pass to Towns. Here's Garnett. Reed defending. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on court.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Right side, DiVincenzo to the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Pass to Leitner. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Second shot opportunity. Right side, Alexander Walker. Tries yet again. Picked it. Here we go. DiVincenzo with a steal. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Ryder. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Outside, Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. Got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Marbury. Inside. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots it from the corner. Connects. The jumper drops.
Oh, terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
Here's DiVincenzo.
First team foul.
And Minnesota calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the layup is good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Towns outside. They swipe it. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Outside. DiVincenzo. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now went to the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 8.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. It's 2-on-1 for the finish. Oh, hey, how about that?
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Reed in the post. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 5. Anthony Edwards.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Launches a 3. Second chance effort. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. Here's Garnett. It's rebounded by Minnesota. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Butler. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, stretching the floor is no problem for Love. He's got impressive accuracy.
It's Edwards on the wing. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 15.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And Minnesota with possession here. Will it go? Here's Gobert. Towns with a rebound. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Randall. There's 1:47 left in the game. McDaniels from long range. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And Minnesota making a change here. Timberwolves trail by 21. Outside Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Edwards. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Edwards. Edwards pulls it in.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards.
Free throw good. Edwards. And he makes both free throws. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Edwards. Outside for Butler. Outside Edwards. Puts up a three. Drains the triple. And Minnesota leads by 20.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
The pull-up. Offensive rebound. From deep. From outside the arc. Gets the three to fall.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I can throw this one. This is 97 drive. I know this one got about the same. We got a bit of defense stats on both. They said programming was too. GG's. Should I run one more? Flash was Trayvon. hit rate. My shit 85. He making. Horrible shot. It's a horrible shot. Yes, cause I metered it. Why didn't I just go over the 2-hand? Gotta be flash. Gotta be fucking flash. Nah, you smacked him out. 2 for 11 ass nigga. Jeez, man. Let's keep going then. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Alright, nobody on the spot. You don't spin though.